Derek Rhodenizer is here, Vice Principal for the Heritage Academy of Learning Excellence.
That's right.
Oh, I like that. That's a good title, Learning Excellence. And I think this is excellent. The Potato Project, we talked about this last year, and it turned out it was a massive success.
It went really well. We had the intention of building 10. And we had 120 volunteers, so we built 60.
Let's recap what this is, do a little bit of a reset here on what the Potato Project is and what this container does.
Sure. So our students at Heritage Academy are mostly dyslexic students.
Okay.
And we try to do lots of hands-on stuff. So we've had the gardens at the school for the last little while. And they really wanted to grow some food for the food bank. And so we found out a way to grow food in a dense way.
Okay.
Lots of potatoes in a vertical fashion. So this forces potatoes to grow up.
That's kind of nice, yeah.
And
vertically.
you can have a lot in a small space.
Because in an urban, that's what we're talking about, an urban environment here where we want to promote growth and then donating to the food bank. So last year, a big success, 750 pounds of fresh food to the food bank, is that right?
Right, we had 750 pounds. The barrels themselves, it was the pilot year, so we had a few challenges, some soil mix problems and that sort of thing, and we had the drought last year.
That was tough, it's true. Even in the urban environment, yeah.
But the community came together and we had 750 pounds of food, and we're hoping to do some more this year.
And in case people were wondering, it's not just non-perishable food items that the food bank is looking for.
Right, the food bank is really pushing and looking for fresh food.
Okay.
And it's hard to get, especially in larger quantities.
Well, this is a great idea. I think this is a great idea to do with your kids at home too, if you want to get involved with this. How can I get involved?
Absolutely. So we have a webpage, heritageacademy.com/potato project. On there, there's a volunteer tab, and there's a little form to fill out. And you can put how much experience you have. We'll take the rookie to the experience.
Okay.
And we'll set you up with a way to grow some food for the food bank. So we're doing the potatoes again this year.
Okay.
We'll have a how-to kit if you really want to grow potatoes. We're also opening it up to other sorts of vegetables and other sorts of gardening.
Okay.
So if you have a vegetable plot already and you want to add a row, you can. We want to show you how to do container gardening, we can. There's all sorts of things we can do that.
That's fantastic, and I think it's a really good way just to section off a piece of your property. If you're already, I know a lot of people in this city have their own back garden,
right?
But it's easy to grow for someone else too, right?
And there's so much sort of unproductive space, if you will, in the city. Do we want to see if we can use that space and get it going to support food for the food bank?
What kind of other vegetables or would you be looking for?
So we're going right across the board. We have a seed donation coming in, so
okay.
we do have a couple different things we'll be doing. But I believe root vegetables are great because they can last a bit longer. It's easier for them to store a carrot or a parsnip or these things, but right across the board they'll take it.
What if I already have a garden on the go and I don't necessarily need to be taking up a space because is it limited?
No, this year, because we know now that people are interested, and I have more than 10 people already, we're asking for volunteers to come up early. And if the volunteers go on that webpage and let me know in that form, then I can manage whomever volunteers.
Right. So, if I just want to say I've got some fresh food, and because it's easier to actually combine with you, can I just go ahead and do what I always do every year and actually donate to?
Absolutely. Just put yourself volunteer on the list, and that way we know where the food's coming from and we can report it in.
So again, I like the idea of having the family involved in this and saying this area is for the food bank. Let's try and let's grow these and see what we can do, how much food we can as a household generate, and then pass off. And so does this go straight to the food bank itself? Cupboards? Where?
The actual distribution, we're not so sure.
Okay.
Last year we had one big harvest, but that we brought to the food bank and then distributed to the cupboards.
Okay.
But if we have harvests happening at different times, we have carrots, we have tomatoes, we have lettuces, it's happening at different times, so you could bring it to your local food cupboard.
Is this something that, really quickly in the last question here, is this something that ballooned way beyond what you thought it would?
Absolutely. It was me and 5 other teachers from 5 different schools talking about how we could do it, and then next thing you know, I had people knocking at the door, and lots of people came last year and donated that I didn't even know were doing it.
You see, the seed of an idea turned into something huge. There you have it. I want to say congratulations on it. The Potato Project. Think about becoming a part of it. I think it's an awesome idea.